Wiggin news. No, that's too low. Wiggin news, Wiggin news, Wiggin news. Wiggin news, Wiggin news, Wiggin news. Wiggin news, Wiggin news, Wiggin news. Wiggin news, Wiggin news.
Wigan news, Wigan news, Wigan news.
Wiggin news, Wiggin news, Wiggin news. Wiggin news, Wiggin news, Wiggin news.
Hello, Martin.
Hello, Jamie.
So what have we got today then?
Well, headlines if you will, Jamie.
Okay, Martin.
Standish man solves matchbox riddle.
Oh, box.
God doesn't exist. I mean, would he really invent these people? And Per Boulder admits to rape charge.
Flies lie. But if a fly looks at me in a certain way, and I know it's keen, I'll touch it.
Cars will be replaced as of tomorrow evening by horses.
That's right. A study by Wigan and Leigh College showed conclusively that 80% of 50% didn't understand the difference between the two methods of transport, with many believing a horse to be quicker, when in reality they aren't.
Huddersfield tried to shine some light on the whys and hows of this popular misconception.
Here is a horse. Here is a car. Notice the difference? No? Well, guess what? There is a difference. It might not seem like a big problem, but guess what? It is. This horse had petrol thrown up its arsehole. I don't want to tell you what happened after this was recorded, but I have to, for legal reasons. It pissed cancer and then gave the Queen a canker sore. And guess what? She didn't like that, so she put a pillow over its face and smothered the sucker to death. I asked this man if he'd sooner drive a horse or a car. Guess what? He said either or. Are you worried now? Guess what? I am. You know, in many ways, the car is a modern-day equivalent of a horse. It's got wheels. Gets you from A to B. Conversely, a car really isn't like a horse at all. For instance, a horse hasn't got a clutch. You couldn't put a drinks holder at the side of a horse's face, that'd be crazy. But the main fact remains this. You couldn't talk to a car the same way that you would talk to a horse. Absolutely pointless.
A Wigan filmmaker has coincided his release from prison with the release of a new film.
Malky Malk, 25, of Wigan Road, Springfield, admitted manslaughter at a previous hearing last June, only to be told by magistrates that he hadn't done anything wrong.
The judge at Liverpool Crown Court sent Malk down for breaking law number 430, being embarrassed in a public or private place.
Upon his release, Malk premiered his new film, My Awful Life.
So, does Malky Malk thank Wigan for his success? Tommy Rocky reports.
It's a noir surrealistic flick which Cannes Films Festival have already nominated for Best Film Ever award. And this man made it. He's one of the biggest names in Wigan. But does he like the place? The film is great. Was prison life an influence?
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that it did affect me and my output. I mean, I got bummed. But a lot of people get bummed, not just in prison.
What about Wigan? Does the place have an impact on the film?
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that it did affect me and my output. I mean, I got bummed. But a lot of people get bummed, not just in Wigan prisons.
I suppose you've got quite a lot of friends since you've come out of prison.
It does bug me when metropolitan sophisticated so-and-sos throw the old, "Oh, you've come from Wigan, I do too, gonna have all your money line in my face." but it's something that you had to overcome.
Now, in the film, there's a line that can be heard from the first second in. Was that intentional?
Man thinks and speaks in syllogisms, or in parts of them. When you answer a question like this, your answer is the conclusion of a syllogism, or many syllogisms, that your mind has had to get through to get the answer, which is called a conclusion. There are 256 forms of syllogisms. Aristotle formulated them, and it's something I tried to do throughout the film.
Finally, and most importantly for our viewers, how will Wigan
You've managed to get through this interview without alluding to the obvious. No, go on, you should ask the question.
I don't really think I should.
No, I think you should.
Okay. What is that doing on your crotch?
I don't know.
Anyway, most importantly, and for our viewers, how will Wigan benefit from the film's popularity?
Oh, look at Wigan. It looks like an okay place, but it isn't. In fact, it's a shithole. Oh, look at Wigan. It looks like an okay place, but it isn't. In fact, it's a shithole.
Dating is extremely difficult. Isn't that right, Martin?
You're right there.
Especially if you're incredibly insecure. Isn't that right again, Martin?
Yeah, right.
But even if you've not got low self-esteem, it still has its problems.
Lenny Robbo will appear in a few seconds shouting the word twat after Jamie stopped talking. And then he'll give you some tips on dating in some sort of feature.
Hang on, that was my line.
Sorry?
That was my line.
No, we said before that's why you've got laid out.
No,
because
look, no. Well, you can't say that after
we seem to have this problem, don't we?
Jamie.
We laid
After
this
Jamie.
out.
No, but if you said after Jamie stopped talking, you were the one who was talking.
Oh
when
God,
we
it
went
doesn't
into it, so-
matter who says it.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
No, but
As long
does
as one of
matter
you says
because
it.
we have this problem every time.
it's fucking. Look, it says Jamie.
You've got to highlight the sentences next time so you know which is which.
No, but listen, Ollie, look, come in, right? If that says Jamie, right, it's obviously, like, it says Jamie, right?
Right.
He was talking, so obviously it's going to come in. So what?
Yeah, just keep going at it, you know. Just.
I'm not fucking doing anything, mate.
Flies everywhere as well. Going off in his direction.
Oh,
Kangaroos.
Sequins.
chocolate sodas,
You really are beautiful.
Pearls.
harmonicas,
Jujubes.
Aspirins.
All the stuff they've always talked about still makes a poem a surprise.
These things are always with us every day, even on Beachhead and Beers.
They do have meaning.
They're as strong as rocks.
Here we go. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah,